The spring season is a time when many of us look for a new home, and if you're doing that, you're going to want the best financing solutions. And the loan specialists at Jarrettsville Federal have some great advice on home mortgages and the importance of personally meeting with your banker, especially at a community bank that specializes in home mortgage, refinancing, and new construction loans. Joining us now to talk much more about this, Gary Barnoff, President and CEO, and Denise Busen, the VP of Home Mortgages. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having us. We're glad to be here.
Look, this is a great topic, very timely. We know the spring season, right? Home hunters are ramping up. They want that best possible mortgage product, and there are a lot of advantages with going with a local bank, especially one like Jarrettsville Federal.
Well, there is. I mean, this is an opportunity. You can come in and speak to somebody personally. We recommend that you come in, even as you're thinking about it, to prepare and to get pre-qualified so that when you do find the home that you want to buy, you're all ready to go and you just call us up and get everything in motion. Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't hurt to set the stage. You kind of have your financial piece taken care of, and then you're out there looking for the perfect home. Let's talk to you for a second. Different mortgage products, you have a range there at Jarrettsville Federal, correct?
Yes, we do purchases, refinancing, new construction, home equity loans.
And in that area you mentioned there, new construction, and there's such a low inventory out there across Maryland right now in many areas. So this is big, that they can come to Jarrettsville Federal and potentially do a new construction on a new plot and get it completely financed.
That's correct, yes.
Fantastic. And so we know mortgages are key right now. Interest rates creeping up a little bit. People may be trying to get it locked in as soon as possible.
Well, they have been going up just a little bit. The Fed just raised the rate, the prime rate, just last week. They're probably going to raise it a couple more times before the year's over. So the time to act is now. Yeah. Interest rates are still very good, very competitive. You know, you can still get a 30-year mortgage for 4 1/8. Yeah. So that's still pretty attractive. And, you know, when I think about years ago when I got a mortgage, I was excited to get one for 8% one time. So it's still very good time to borrow.
Like they are creeping up, but at the end of the day, still near historic lows, right? So we like that. Talk a little bit too, if you would, paint it with a little bit of a broad brush. I mean, the advantages of you know, going with that local community bank where you know your banker. You guys offer a myriad of products. Talk a little bit about that versus these giant national chains.
Well, we like that personal service. I mean, we are a true community bank. A lot of banks like to say they're a community bank, but we truly are. You come in, you speak to us. We make our decisions locally. When I say locally, we make them right there in that building. When we have a loan that's ready to be approved, Denise says we need to have a loan committee. We all get together in a matter of minutes and we approve that loan right then. We don't have to get an approval from some other location out of state. It's all done right there in-house, and we know the people in the community. They, you know, generation after generation have been coming to us.
Denise, it must mean a lot to you too that people come in and it's the biggest purchase of their lives, this home mortgage, and instead of just someone on the phone, they meet you in person. That has to mean a lot.
Yes, they like that, where, you know, personal information doesn't have to go on a website, you know, for hackers to maybe get, you know what I mean? Because people are worried about security. Yeah. So if they could come in and bring me their documents personally, I think they like that a lot better.
The human touch cannot be overestimated, especially when we're talking about these kind of numbers that homes involve. Last thought, we understand you guys have a special offer. Anyone who wants to come into Jarrettsville Federal in Harford County and maybe sit down with the loan officer?
If anybody comes in and you can come in. We prefer if you'd make an appointment with Denise because she handles loan settlements. I mean, she actually goes right to the settlements and is there to make sure everything goes well. So to make sure she's available, make an appointment. If you do that, we have a free gift that we'll give you for coming in and doing that.
All right. Fantastic. Well, we know they can also visit your website at jarrettsvillefederal.com for more information.
Yep, and next year, coming up in February, we're going to celebrate 150 years in business. The bank was established in 1869, and we have a lot of experience. All of our officers there have 30 years or more. I think the lowest one has like 20, so we're very fortunate to have that.
Small but strong and long-lasting. Jarrettsville Federal, thank you so much for coming in today, guys. Appreciate having you here. And we will be back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.